kids. They're bundles of energy, but they need the right
microtransactions
to keep them going. That's why I give my kids
NFTs.
the full.
I do not like Ubisoft. To end 2024 and to start 2025, I decided to make the Ubisoft FUMBLE tier list. This list isn't to only just entertain people, but it's also to serve as my own personal archive for my reasons why I don't like Ubisoft. Let's get into it. This is also going to be a one take, so excuse me for my stutter. Ugh, God. One of the reasons why this idea popped up into my head is because recently Ubisoft Ninja launched their own second, not their first, their second NFT game, Captain Laserhawk the Game, featuring Rayman. Here's the trailer.
Here comes the next
I guarantee you,
Logan,
in this
the
trailer,
War Machine.
there is absolutely no gameplay. The funny thing is that I find about these garbage NFT games is that they will look cool, I guess, in the trailer, kind of, barely, but you never actually see any gameplay. It's not really even just trying to sell itself as a game. It's just trying to look cool on the surface. Well, actually, you know what? That's a lot of the Ubisoft trailers out there. Never mind. But anyways, let's see. Is there any actual gameplay in this trailer? No, none. Okay. Yep. Look at that. You have a battle pass for the first season. Oh, look, they even have a studio fucking walkthrough. What is this shit? Oh God. Let's just turn this up. We gotta feel the digital scarcity through our bones.
At Ubisoft Paris, where we are crafting Captain Laser
God.
the game based on your choices.
No gameplay. Yep, look at that. Like, how does this benefit the players? Like, sure, they have a booth where you can print out the NFTs. How does this benefit us? There's still no gameplay. Oh my God. I actually could not find any gameplay for this game. All of it is coming from one channel. So here's gameplay. Now let's actually look at this game. Yeah, this looks like a browser game. What the fuck? I don't see how this is gonna be a competitive game. Holy shit. Those are some fucking frames right there. Yeah, I don't see how this is how is this a competitive game? Maybe I'm just stupid, but like, how is this gonna be competitive? This looks like ass. Oh my God. Well, don't worry guys, it's in early access. It'll get better when this comes out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, this is so stupid. I thought NFTs got memed into oblivion, but I guess I was wrong. Ubisoft will actually die on that hill. Ubisoft, maker of games that is very good at making sure that we are flaccid. I still find it very funny that people are still trying to make NFTs work. Right now, I'm gonna put that as a solid S. Champion Tactics Grimoria Chronicles, another NFT game by Ubisoft. Ah, you can go to the marketplace and forge your own. Holy shit, what is this? $3, $3. Wait, what's the most expensive? Holy shit, that's crazy, guys. Is he the best one? Is this guy the best one? Holy shit, look at that. Oh my God. Oh, it's only $1 million. That's fine. How many hours do I have to work at a minimum wage job for that? Holy shit, this is terrible. I love how Ubisoft obviously knows how people will react, and they still launch it, and they made sure that no one knew, or at least they tried to launch it without anyone knowing. Our goal is to explore new ways to play alongside bringing more value to players based on empowerment and ownership. Really now? Like, there's so many examples of Ubisoft contradicting this statement. I love how they just posture themselves to be like on this pedestal of we are doing this for the players and this is best for them. And every single time they do it, they end up eating their own dick. NFT game, again, It's great. I think this is funny as fuck. It's so stupid. The posturing is fucking insane. They always do this shit. It's so stupid. It's funny. And the best part is that they knew how gamers would react. So they just launched it without anyone knowing. Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'll give this one like an A tier. For those of you that aren't in the loop, most of it is just cultural insensitivity, despite Ubisoft claiming to be culturally sensitive. One of the examples I had was the Assassin's Creed figure, which referenced the Torii Gate, which is the half Torii Gate, the one-legged one, which was a monument towards a shrine that was partially damaged by the atomic bomb. So I feel it's pretty distasteful to have your characters be posing on it like this. There's also other things like using statues and flags without the permission of the creators of those flags, and also the permission of, I believe it's the Japanese government who all exclusively said not to use these for commercial use. There is debate on the identity of Yasuke and history around him. I don't want to go too far into that because that shit goes in a lot of directions. Most of these things won't matter to gamers. This just makes Ubisoft look dumb and out of touch. But ultimately, I think they only really care about the game. I don't really understand why they even push the gameplay trailer when they show like what's her face, Naoe or so. I don't fucking know. Anyways, she was just clipping through enemies. I also find it funny that Yasuke, who's advertised as the samurai, I find it funny that in his when they first show gameplay for him, they also had a hip hop soundtrack in the background for him.
Kill him.
Brought to you by. You get in a car with them, they turn on the hip-hop channel, and then they look at you. This one's for you.
Despite him being African. Star Wars Outlaws. Holy shit. So I played this game. It was awful. Alright, next one. Okay, where's... Yep. I'll give this one... I'm probably higher than Assassin's Creed Shadows. Star Wars in and of itself is in such a shit spot. I'm so tired of Star Wars trying to shove shit in between episodes 1 through 6 and a little bit after 6 with The Mandalorian. I am so tired. They already have an entire other era. It's called the Old Republic, and they just won't ever do it. And now we got the Star Wars Outlaws. Fuck it, let's just take a look. Oh boy. Leading up to the release of Star Wars Outlaws, reportedly, Ubisoft has been buttering up YouTubers and influencers with trips to Disneyland and boat tours. This violates journalistic ethics because it makes journalists feel indebted to the sources. This is normal for brands to do this because they view influencers as marketing tools. But if you're a critic or a reviewer or any form of a journalist, you just should not be accepting any of these. And well, at the end of the day, that still didn't help out their numbers. Skull and Bones. There we go. The first quadruple A game of existence. I would never think. I thought AAA was a meme. I thought it was a joke. I would never expect someone to say quadruple A in my entire lifetime. It is as like unexpected as ever seeing. Let me see. Like it's like trying to find someone with like one of these hats in real life. I've never seen one of these hats. I just got this today, by the way. Wait, how is it going? Is it on Steam yet? Oh god, it is. Quadruple A experience. This is the first quadruple A game. This is supposed to be the Black Flag spin-off, the dedicated pirate game Ubisoft is supposed to come out with. But it came out as a worse version of Black Flag. And when I looked at the UI originally, it looked like a mobile game to me. Hold on. Can I find it? The Skull and Bones gameplay. There you go. All right, so this is the game. Nice, decent graphics. Look at that ocean, small boats. This is let me find it. This is another game. This is a mobile pirate game. This gameplay is from 5 years ago. Oh my god. Yep, there we go. It's on Android. And we're back to Skull and Bones. Hey guys, does this look like a phone game to you now? Holy shit. This actually, it really does look like a phone game. Oh my god. Where's the exciting parts at? The difference between this and the mobile game is that there's ADS. I feel like there's more action in the mobile game. And this is $70. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. You ran into him. First quadruple A game, 197 players. That's insane. Skull and Bones, literal league of its own. The Crew. I might have to I think I'm gonna have to do this. There we go. This is the #1 first example from Ubisoft on why digital ownership doesn't mean shit. The Crew delisted from all digital storefronts. The servers shut down early 2024. This is a prime example of why you should not own Ubisoft games, because they'll just shut them down. And even better, they will actively hamper your ability to preserve this game. Games preservation? Fuck in. Yeet. And now, they're being sued by the Crew players over the server shutdown. Okay, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Some of you didn't know that this game launched. Some of you didn't know that, don't really know anything about this game. Some of you played it for like an hour, gave up, and never played it again on release. Some of you just straight up forgot. Players have been getting locked out of their save files until they would buy the DLC. And reportedly, some of these players, even after buying the DLC, will continue to still be locked out of the game. And to top it all off, apparently, this has been going on for months. It's just that no one knew about it because no one plays the game. That explains a lot on why people didn't know. Oh my god, this game is fucked. Ubisoft is fucked. Oh my god. Where would I put this guy here? This is a bug. This is a bug that feels like a cash grab from a company that's using that. Honestly, you could probably use the excuse of what is it called? Malicious incompetence? I forgot what it was called. Isn't it like the one thing where you act stupid so you can get someone else to do it for you? Oh well, whatever. It's one of those things. I would say Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is there we go. XDefiant was a sad, little funny fumble. XDefiant inevitably shut down in that same year. September 17th. All right, with that out of the way, I just want to quickly address the status of the game. Is the game dying? No, the game is absolutely not dying. September 17th, 2024. 3 months later, Mark Rubin announced XDefiant will be shutting down. XDefiant was pretty much Ubisoft's form of COD to try and sink its teeth into that share of the market. Thing is, if you want to advertise the game, people have to figure it out that it was released. I didn't even know that this game was released. I heard about this game, I think, once in passing, and I only heard about this game once they said it was shutting down. I never knew this game even released. I tend to watch a lot of gaming stuff. I never knew this game existed. Also, from other things that I've heard is that the game itself on release didn't really differentiate itself from the earlier versions of the game, and the content was just drip fed. It was probably something along the lines of poor marketing, didn't provide enough content for the players to keep them hooked, new content to hook in new players. I would say it's kind of more sad, a little funny saying that the game was alive and then less than half a year later your game is getting shut down. So I'll probably put that in the C tier. Now, Rainbow Six Siege, the memberships. If you like Rainbow Six, I understand. I actually played the game since closed beta. I really liked the game then. I have not liked how they've taken Rainbow Six in its current direction. I have 1,000 hours in Rainbow Six. May 28th, 2024. Rainbow Six Siege fans, boo! A month membership has been announced. The thing is about Rainbow Six is that it's a 9-year-old game. Why are you coming out with a subscription now? I feel like this is super late in its life. This game is a buy-to-play game. You already have another battle pass. God damn. I love it. I love greed. Anyways, I'm probably with that guy in the D tier. Also, I wouldn't be surprised considering the failed launch of Star Wars Outlaws, the closing of XDefiant, the poor sales of Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, that I wouldn't be surprised that they're probably going to put more monetary pressure on Rainbow Six Siege, because I think I'm pretty sure it's its only like really successful live service game, because Rainbow Six Siege had a pretty good redemption arc. One of the best things that ties a lot of this stuff together: gamers need to get comfortable not owning their games. And you know what's the best part? We did. We decided to not own their games. According to Philip Tremblay, director of subscriptions at Ubisoft, explained to GL or GI.biz, whatever the fuck, what needs to happen before subscription services become a more significant slice of the video game business. I would like to point to this quote. One of the things we saw is that gamers are used to a little bit like DVD having and owning their games. That's the consumer shift that needs to happen. They got comfortable not owning their CD collection or DVD collection. That's a transformation that's a bit slower to happen in games. As gamers grow comfortable in that aspect, you don't lose your progress. If you resume your game at another time, your progress file is still there. That's not been deleted. You don't lose what you've built in the game or your engagement with the game. So it's about feeling comfortable with not owning your game. I don't think anyone who played The Crew would agree with you. Some of you might remember, and some of you didn't know at all, or some of you weren't aware that it happened. Ubisoft Quartz. So Champion Tactics and Captain Laserhawk the game, they aren't the first ventures that Ubisoft has done in NFTs. It was actually Ubisoft Quartz. And in fact, as of recording this video, Ubisoft Quartz is still up. And so they will launch these NFTs they call digits. These were released towards the end of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. You can get your own limited edition. Each digit has a story and you are part of it. The combination of a serial number and ownership history makes each digit truly unique. And you can buy it on Rarible. And so let's see here. Look at that. Oh, wow. It's not there. Crazy. Man, I love digital ownership. Let's see. Maybe I can find the actual NFTs. Yeah, and here you go. Here are the digits for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. There you go. Let's take a look here. Maybe I can grab, let's see. Let's grab the gun here. Oh, look at that. You can do it, find the digits from the secondary market. So let's see if it's still up. Maybe I can get it. Why is this still up if none of the NFTs are up? Why is this still here? I love digital ownership. Jesus Christ. This does. Oh my god. With the launch of Ubisoft Quartz, the Ubisoft Quartz boss considers universally negative reaction to NFT plans. Angry gamers don't understand NFTs. Ubisoft's executive in charge of the company's new and generally despised NFT endeavors said in an interview that Ubisoft is accustomed to immediate negative responses and said video game fans don't get what a digital secondary market can bring to them. I just showed you what it can bring. For now, because of the current situation and context of NFTs, gamers really believe it's first destroying the planet. Oh god, are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna have to go off on a little tangent here for a second. Ghost Recon Breakpoint partnered up with Ecology at one point to host an event for planting trees. And shortly after this, they decided, well, we're gonna run Ubisoft Quartz digits. And the main advertising part about these NFTs is that they are environmentally friendly because they are hosted on the Tezos blockchain. I can't believe I took a deep dive into it, but the Tezos blockchain is more energy efficient. Minting NFTs takes up a lot of energy, and the Tezos blockchain is advertised as something that is more energy efficient, so it falls in line with their whole trying to save the environment shit. It still doesn't really make any sense to me on why they would pull this move, because if you are a business that sells players shit and now you're gonna make that shit environmentally friendly, people are still not gonna buy the shit. Also, wouldn't it be more energy efficient to not mint NFTs at all? Sorry if that was a little bit ranty. I kind of got off. I kind of went on a tangent there. The end game is about giving the players the opportunity to resell their items once they're finished with them or they're finished playing the game itself. It's not there. What do you mean resell the items? I can't even buy them. And even funnier, just because like they decided we're going to launch our own NFT games in 2024. Here's a report. 96% of NFTs are dead. Yep. Now, where would I put Ubisoft Quartz? Because Ubisoft Quartz is the OG NFT, I have to do this. Every single person along the way said this was a bad idea, and they still went through with it. And in fact, they not only did they learn from their mistake, they doubled down on it. In fact, they tripled down on it. Actually, I should revise that statement. They didn't even learn at all. They just did it. Here are two smaller ones that I remember. These are from memory. Far Cry 6 and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. These aren't really that big. I just thought they were funny and somewhat embarrassing for Ubisoft. So Far Cry 6. Some of you probably have forgotten this game. It did release at a point. Far Cry 6's Anton Castillo is sending players emails mocking them. Ubisoft was sending out these emails to players and sending them like their playtime. So well, we can all pretty much make the conclusion that you connect the dots here. They're obviously trying to get players to come back. And it seemed like it was originally spent for players who didn't have as much playtime, but also it was going to players with more playtime. In total kills, your progress so far. I don't really have much of an opinion of this, except for I just think it's funny and stupid that they would be emailing players, obviously trying to get them back into playing their single player game. I don't really have any words for this. I'd never expect a developer emailing me to come back to their video game like this. I'll probably give this Far Cry 6 probably about... It's funny and stupid. I'll probably say... probably... I wouldn't really call it... Probably Far Cry 6 would be under there. I'm not even sure if I'd even consider... You know what? Fuck it. If you're gonna email players asking them to come back to your game and you're gonna taunt them and list how much playtime they've had, go fuck yourself, because honestly your game should have been more fun to begin with. All right, motherfucker. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There's a microtransaction shop. Putting a microtransaction shop in a game is, especially a single player game, is fucking stupid. On release for AC Odyssey, I'm pretty sure it was patched. When going through the game, if you did not do all the side quests, your XP levels would not stay in line with the main quest. So in order for you to stay in line with the main quest, you need to do all the side quests. Or, saving time, what you can do, you can go to the microtransaction shop and buy an XP boost. And to top it all off, later they decided to launch... Wait, what did they decide to launch again? A story creator mode. The story creator mode was a free quest creation tool that allows players to create their own stories, play quests created by other players, and they're available cross-platform. All right, that's cool. Community-driven content. That's what helps really keep games alive. They somehow fumbled this part. Ubisoft is banning player-created Assassin's Creed Odyssey XP farming quests. I already mentioned that the XP grind was hard. The microtransaction contains XP boosts. This smells of greed. I would say AC Odyssey. Ooh, is it worse than Frontiers of Pandora? Yeah, I would say it's probably worse than Frontiers of Pandora. Steam, Valve. When I talk about Steam, when I talk about Valve, I want to pull this up here really fast. Okay, there we go. God, look at that man. He's literally just sitting there playing FF14 as a cat girl, probably wearing Crocs. They aren't going to show his feet, obviously, for obvious reasons. He is actually AFK. He's just not doing anything, and they always come crawling back. Ubisoft comes crawling back. Don't get me wrong, I like competition, and I think having more competition in the market is good. It's just that if your product is bad, everyone's going to go to the good product, and that's Steam. Ubisoft in 2019 slammed Steam's business model, calling it unrealistic, and they would pull their games from Steam and start publishing them on Epic Games Store and Uplay. Despite saying all these things, they were still advertising their newer games on Steam. This is one of their Steam threads showing how to, well, help players on finding others through the Epic Games Store and Uplay, which doesn't really make any sense. Why are you posting this on Steam? Why not post it on the platforms your players are on? Maybe it's just that the other platforms are very, how do I put it? Shit! And you can even see on the on these, why not just post it on Steam? If it's that hard to get players online, why even bother posting here? Go ask Tim Sweeney to make his own forum community. It's such a joke. And here is a Reddit post showing Ubisoft is using Steam to advertise a game that is not available on this platform. Is this okay? Apparently, according to other people, that this is normal, but I also find it very funny that they criticize Steam for its model and still use it to try and funnel people over to their own platforms. This is a update for one of their newest Trackmania games under the Steam category of Trackmania 2 Stadium, which released in 2013. And this is the original Steam post. It doesn't show the original image. Topic has been locked. This is just so embarrassing, dude. Oh my god, even they know that the other platforms are shit. They just don't like Steam because of the revenue cut. Where would I put this at? I'm gonna put it right here. Steam, at the end of the day, they literally did nothing and they still won. Actually, I'm pretty sure they increased the revenue cuts, so developers actually make more money now on Steam, I'm pretty sure. After that whole Epic Games debacle, wasn't it like 65? Anyways, Steam always wins. Well, for now, until a better product comes. Anyways, boys, if you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Honestly, share. I don't want people to forget the fumblings of Ubisoft, and these are my reasons as for why I don't like that company. This is Ubisoft now. Our stock is $2. How do we make more money? Another AC game. NFTs. Innovate with a fresh IP. Yep. And speaking of AC, I can't wait for the next 10 AC games in the next 5 years. Can't wait. Pretty much player sentiment, player trust, player respect, love for the IP. Yep. Fucking yeet. Yeah, that was for my allergies, nothing else.